Okay, welcome back here. I think we're back with you, dealing with some connection issues with our camera, so hang with us here tonight as it is going to be 3rd down and 8 here on the first drive of the second half for the Muleshoe Mules.
I think they're going to back them up more. I think there was a flag on the last play, so it looks like 3rd and 17 here.
Oh, 3rd and 17, my apologies, for the Mules as they're backed up on their own end of the field. In the shotgun, empty backfield, Martins to throw to the middle in the slot. It's caught, but Abernathy covers it well. And so if you've got a chance to make a run here in the second half chance, it needed to start with a 3 and out. The Antelopes come up with a defensive stop brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch. And so Abernathy's going to get the football back.
Yeah, we definitely are. And that was they tried some trickery there with the screenplay, and but Levi Correa was able to sniff it out and get a big stop there.
As punting situation here for the Mules. Is Rolando Martinez back deep to return this punt, but we've got a timeout on the field. As Muleshoe burns a timeout, and we'll take it as well. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. You don't have to travel across the state to find a used car. South Plains Auto Ranch right here in Abernathy has you covered. Austin and his team are ready to go to work for you to get you in your new ride. With in-house financing available, South Plains Auto Ranch is a win-win situation. Come see us today on South Avenue D in Abernathy or give us a call at 806-298-2200. We are behind the Lopes and the Lady Lopes this season. Okay, welcome back as we fight through our video connection problems here, but I do think you have us on the broadcast as not able to field the punt as Rolando Martinez. It takes a Muleshoe hop back inside the 35-yard line, so decent field position chance here for the Abernathy Antelopes, but they've got to find a way to move the sticks and sustain drives if they want to get back in this football game.
Yeah, decent field position for sure, but the big thing we needed was that defensive stop, and we were able to get that. So Trejo and company needs to come out and get some tempo going and sustain a good drive to start the third quarter here.
As 9:21 left to play in the third quarter, Abernathy trails Muleshoe 21-0. Empty backfield. The toss goes to the far side and trying to pick and choose through the middle. There was that Ponciano?
Yeah, Ponciano there. He was trying to make something out of nothing. You know, Muleshoe brought some pressure off the right side here, off the near side, and he was able to shake the first tackler, but only got about 2 yards there.
2nd down and 8 as we go inside of 8:50 to play here in the third quarter. Abernathy trying to get in the end zone, find a way to make this one interesting. In the shotgun is Trejo, handoff coming to Brown. Near side, Brown does a good job of finding the hole and cutting it up, Chance, and turned what looked like was going to be a minimum play at best into a gain of about 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and 4 coming up for Abernathy.
Yeah, 3rd and manageable here. We'll see what Abernathy does, if they're going to keep it on the ground or try to open up the passing attack here.
Abernathy has had a hard time moving the chains tonight. In the shotgun is Trejo. Trejo takes the snap, empty backfield, steps up in the pocket, has a receiver, and man, just cannot hang on. That would have been a first down. Number 88, the intended target, that's McClendon Miller, and he was there and hit him in the hands. He just couldn't hold on.
Yeah, bobbled it out there. Looked like he may have tripped right there at the end of the route and bobbled it. That would have been a big play and something we definitely needed right here on our first drive, but it looks like Abernathy's going to punt it away here.
You can't afford to give the ball up inside your own 40. And Abernathy is going to punt, like you said, as cautiously Muleshoe put somebody back. They didn't want to get burned on a fake, and it's a good punt by Brody Shadden and good coverage by the Antelopes at the 32-yard line. And so nothing on the return for the Mules. First down and 10 as both teams go 3 and out on their first offensive possessions of the second half. Glad you're with us tonight on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network.
Yeah, we got a minute here. I'm going to update some local scores, some district scores that we're going to be seeing. Idley Wildcats are trailing Shallow Water 22-8. That game's in the third quarter. Lubbock Roosevelt's winning right now 20-13 over Sundown. And it looks like Littlefield's up pretty big on Brownfield, and it's just after halftime there in that one.
It's going to be an interesting race, I think, when district play rolls around for the Antelopes. As Martins is in the gun, screen pass to the near side. It is caught, and turning it upfield and picking up a chunk of yardage is number 7, Sebastian Curvin. He's been one of the favorite targets tonight for the Mules. But I think, Chance, most people have Idalou pegged is possibly the favorite in district. But then after that, I think it's anybody's game. Roosevelt's been winning some ball games and playing well. Littlefield, I think, has a pretty good outfit. I think Kahoma has been winning. They're kind of in a region we don't really hear a whole lot about them, but I think they're pretty good. It's going to be a fun district race, especially if this Antelope team can get healthy. Maybe they have something to say about that as well. First down and 10, another first down for the Mules as Martins is in the gun. Slowing things down and takes the snap with an empty backfield, looking to throw all day, to throw wide open, blown coverage down the middle of the field for the Antelopes. Pass caught by number 81, Ramsey Martinez, all the way down to the 25-yard line for another big play and a Mule first down.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened on the backside of the Antelope defense there, but he got behind everybody and a big chunk of yards is there. And we've said it before in the first half, they kind of lull you to sleep with some quick outs or some short runs, and they go over the top. So we're going to have to watch that on the backside of the Antelope defense.
In the gun again is Martin's. Pitch comes to the near side. Antelope stretch out of bounds. We talked about it a little bit off air, Chance. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap to what your opponent's doing. A very impressive performance tonight by Muleshoe is they're just playing hard-nosed football. They're beating you up front. They're not beating themselves. Just a very well-coached team that if they play like this moving down the line, they've got a chance to win a lot of ball games this year. As the handoff goes to the middle, another huge gaping hole. Signs is going to take it from 20 yards out into the end zone again for another Muleshoe touchdown, and they're going to add to their lead here over the Antelopes.
Yeah, pretty big hole right there up the front. You mentioned it, hard-nosed football. They're just winning up front in the trenches, and our Lopes, like I said, they're not giving up on us, but they definitely look a little gassed on defense, but they've been on the field a lot tonight.
Abernathy having a hard time keeping that offense on the field. The PAT, the hold, the kick, it's up. It is good, but a flag flies. We'll check that here momentarily, as I'm not sure what this was.
Looks like holding on Muleshoe.
Coach Wiley says decline it, and they're going to take the.
Oh, he missed it. They said he missed it.
Oh.
So you would decline it.
I was wondering why we were going to decline the penalty. Like, why are we declining the penalty? Okay, well, we'll take that, and we'll take a break as well. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. One of Abernathy's longest-standing businesses is First State Bank. People have been choosing First State Bank for all of their financial and banking needs since 1909. We are proud to be locally owned and operated, and we have 3 locations across the area to serve you. Abernathy's First State Bank is a longtime supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes and wish them the best of luck this season. If we can serve you in any way, drop by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy or give us a call at 806-298-2556. And welcome back here inside Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. Ty Horsford, Chance Rocha back with you on the broadcast. Glad you're with us on this Homecoming Night 2023. And we did give a shout-out early in the game while we were having issues to the class of 1973. Told a few of those guys that I would give them a mention as Abernathy running the kickoff back here to the near side. Lance Ponciano gets the corner, and then he gets hit out of bounds.
Yeah.
Abernathy's going to get 15 tacked on to the end of the run, and they're going to have the ball out near midfield.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was a little bit of extracurriculars there, and I think Muleshoe defender just kind of lost sight of where he was. I don't think it was anything intentional, but tack on those extra yards.
But as we were saying, a shout-out to the class of 1973 as they're having their 50-year high school reunion this weekend, and several of those graduating members are in attendance here at the ball game tonight. And, Chance, I know a lot of those 73 grads listen to us on a weekly basis as well. Glad to have them celebrated here tonight as Abernathy's going to start this drive in – do what? As the Abernathy Antelopes lose one on the play. Second down coming up here. Second down and 11. In the shotgun is Trejo. Hand off to the middle. Nope, he pulled it back, and he tries to run to the near side as flags fly. Trejo tackled behind the line of scrimmage by number 10, Josue Segala. And we got a message from a Muleshoe fan during the break. We apologize for mispronouncing that name, but Josue Segala, who's played a good ball game tonight for the Mules, comes up with the stop. But let's check the penalty flag here. Maybe holding on Abernathy as it goes from bad to worse for the Antelopes, as that's going to back them up 10 yards. 5:39 left to play here in the third quarter. In the shotgun, rolling to the far side. Trejo looking to throw it down the field. In man coverage, the pass is caught well short of the first down, though. Levi Carrillo near midfield hauls it in and gains about 10, but you're still going to be about 20 yards short of a first down. And it is going to be third down and long here for the Antelopes.
Yeah, great throw, great catch, but well short of the first, and this is a big third down right here.
In the gun is Trejo. Trejo's going to take the snap with an empty backfield, stepping up in the pocket, throws it out for Carrillo, and flags fly, and Carrillo going to be a little slow to get up. I think he's okay, and there's some chatter from the Antelope side wanting pass interference, but that ball was not catchable, and just some frustration beginning to mount, I think, for this Abernathy ball club.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration, and I think, looked like the receiver and the defender got tangled up a little bit there, and the ref probably made a good call in not throwing the flag. Like you said, the ball was overthrown a little bit, but Abernathy set up to punt here, and it could become a long night if we don't, start to win some of these battles on third and fourth down.
As the Antelope set to punt it away again, an end-over-end kick. Another good punt by Brody Shadden. Takes an Antelope hop inside the 10-yard line. And I would say you give them a long field, but so far tonight that really hasn't hurt the Muleshoe Mules. But they are backed up inside their own 10 again here for the Antelopes. Antelope defense will have another opportunity. 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Let's see, is Martins in there at quarterback still? It looks like he is. As Martins is going to take the snap, a step in his own end zone, hand the ball off. It's going to Signs, the left side. A massive hole for Signs across the 10. He's going to be close to another Muleshoe first down. He's going to gain about 8 on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 2 coming up for the Mules.
Yeah, that was almost a big play there from Muleshoe. That was a good tackle on the Antelopes. I think that was number 22.
In the gun again. There's the snap. Handoff coming to the near side. Signs, the workhorse for the Mules. Puts his head down and picks up a first down out close to the 20-yard line. And Chance, I think you said it on the last drive. This Antelope defense just looks out of gas.
Looks out of gas, and I think, Muleshoe looks like they're going to just put a heavy dose of the run here and eat up as much clock as possible. I don't think they're in a rush to try to score any more points.
We near 4 minutes to play here in the ball game. In the gun is Martins. Martins takes the snap, a quick screen pass complete over to the far side, making defenders miss is number 7, Sebastian Curvin. Curvin's had a big night for the Mules, and he turns it up the sideline for another positive gain of about 7, maybe 8 yards, and it's going to be 2nd down and short coming up here from Muleshoe. And really, Chance, at this point, you start turning your attention. In 2 weeks, you start the season that matters. This non-district schedule has challenged the Antelopes, hopefully getting them ready for district play as a handoff coming to the near side and a big room around the corner and around the edge. It's a foot race to the end zone. Nobody's going to catch Josue Sagala. He goes 72 yards to the house. And it's 33-0 Muleshoe as the route is on here in Abernathy.
Yeah, it's definitely not something you want to see as a Lope, but, you have to look at the silver lining. And I think what we're going to see here is you're going to see some young guys getting some reps from what we need. And as you said, the real season starts here in 2 weeks. If there's any kind of moral victory that you want to see from the Lopes is just not giving up, fighting till the end and just trying to make sure that we're still being true to the Antelope way and playing hard all the way to the finish.
As the PAT is up and the PAT is good. 34-0. And we'll finish that conversation when we come back. It's 34-0, all Muleshoe here tonight in Abernathy.
At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and to tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday school at 9:30 and worship at 10:45. We offer a number of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night Bible study at 6 p.m. We'd love to welcome you and your family to Abernathy's First Baptist Church. If you have any questions about our church, feel free to give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud of our community and our young people, and we wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this school year.
It's okay. Welcome back. We've got misplaced keys and all sorts of stuff on this homecoming night. Things not going well for the folks in Abernathy, unfortunately, on this Friday night. You're playing a really good Muleshoe football team. And to finish that thought, as we're about to have another First State Bank kickoff, again, you don't want to make excuses. Coach Wiley and company would tell you the same thing. You are down 5 two-way starters tonight. You have been for a couple of weeks now. But the silver lining to that is you should get all but one of them back in 2 weeks whenever you kick off district play with the Idalou Wildcats. As Abernathy going to run this kickoff back is getting the edge is Caleb Brown, and that's going to be another 15 yards, a late hit out of bounds on Muleshoe again. As Muleshoe's trying to help out Abernathy, we're just not being able to take advantage. But to finish that thought, Chance, you should be healthy, or as healthy as you've been all year in 2 weeks when Idalou comes to town. That's going to be a big, big ball game to open up district play. And what I was going to say, really for the next 15 minutes of this one, don't get anybody hurt.
Yeah, we want to
just stay healthy.
We want to stay healthy for the remainder of the game, but like I said, you want to fight hard till the end. And like I said, we may see some guys that are out there that haven't got a lot of reps but need to get some game time experience because, if we do have some guys that have to stay out a little bit longer in district play, we're going to have some more of these young guys step up. And as they count off this penalty yardage here, there's some extracurriculars going on, and that's definitely not something you want to see from either side. And sportsmanship, you always want to uphold that to the highest standard, whether you're winning or losing.
As in the shotgun is Trejo. He takes the snap. Handoff goes to Ponciano. Tries to get around the edge. I think this short run is going to be negated by a hold, at least from where the flag was thrown. Thrown from the referee in the backfield, and that's almost always a hold on the offense. And we'll check that penalty here in just a second.
Yeah, and Muleshoe's going to have to watch it here. They got some guys that are, jumping on the pile after the play's over. And I know we want to play hard, but, when the whistle's blown, the play's dead here. And it was a hold on the Abernathy Antelopes there.
So that'll back Abernathy up 10 yards. And, Chance, we've talked a lot about how impressive Muleshoe's offense has been tonight. Their defense has been equally impressive as Abernathy's been unable to get any momentum going on offense.
No momentum going, and we knew that going in. They're only allowing about 15 points per game. So on both sides of the ball, like I said, starting up front, they just dominated the line of scrimmage. So credit to Muleshoe.
In the shotgun is Trejo. Trejo takes the snap. Handoff goes to the middle. Out across the 45 to the 47. Got some of the penalty yardage back there. Second down and 15 coming up as we near 2 minutes. And I would be willing to bet, Chance, that this next 14 minutes of game clock moves pretty quickly down the stretch here at Antelope Stadium. In the shotgun again is Trejo. Stacked receivers to the far side. Handoff to the middle. It's Ponciano. Ponciano is body slammed at midfield after a gain of 1. And I think Abernathy may get another free first down here as a late flag comes in. Maybe some extracurriculars again against Muleshoe. That is the call, a personal foul against the Mules. And that's frustrating across the way to the Muleshoe coaching staff. You've got a 34-0 lead. On the last 2 kickoff returns for Abernathy, you've had late hits out of bounds and then just a very unnecessary personal foul there after the play. That's 45 yards on 3 plays for the Mules.
Yeah, it's definitely, like I said, you don't want to see that on either side of the ball, whether you're winning or you're losing. Attitude reflects leadership, and I know the Muleshoes are well coached, and I don't think that's anything that any of their coaches are going to want to see from any of their players.
In the shotgun is Trejo. See if they can take advantage of the free yards. As a handoff goes to the middle, that's Ponciano. Ponciano puts his head down. And, on 1st and 10, it doesn't work when you're down 34-0. But you'll take 4 yards on first down every single snap, and it's just been hard to kind of string those together for the Antelopes tonight. 2nd down and 6 coming up for Abernathy. In the gun is Trejo, another handoff to the middle, another tough run by Ponciano close to the 30-yard line, and another flag comes in, Chance. And so this is where you things start to get a little bit chippy. Let's see what the call is here. This one actually going to be against Abernathy, though, a personal foul, and that might be a little bit of retaliation. But Coach Wiley would tell you you can't retaliate personal fouls, and the officials better get control of this one in a hurry.
Yeah, I think so, and I think you can see some, frustration on the Lopes side. But at the end of the day, like we said before, sportsmanship in any high school game or in any level, we want to hold it to the highest standard. And so frustrations can run high, especially in games like this. But just keep yourself true, keep yourself honest, and play the game the right way.
Minute left to play here in the third quarter. Things getting sloppy, and I almost made the comment about 6 or 7 minutes ago. This has been a pretty cleanly played ball game because it really had been up until that point. Empty backfield, Trejo looking to air it out. Man coverage down the sideline, well overthrown. And it is going to be third down and long. 47 seconds left to play here in the third quarter.
Curious to see what the Lopes do here, see if we try to pick up this long third down or if we're going to know it's a two-down territory, knowing that we're down, if they're going to try to just pick up a chunk of yards and know that we're going to go for it again on fourth down.
In plus territory across midfield, it probably is two-down territory, down 34 here late in the third quarter. In the shotgun is Trejo. Trejo hit as he throws, ball deflected around. It's going to be intercepted again. It's the third interception tonight for Muleshoe. Going back the other way. This one, chance, may go to the house. Nobody is going to catch Josue Sagala. Another touchdown. That's about a 75-yard pick six. And when it rains, it pours. And this is going to be a homecoming that Abernathy just soon forget. It is 40-0 Mules.
Yeah, definitely everything. The ball's bouncing the Mules' way. Try to catch a slant there from Trejo, and it was tipped and then bobbled by the receiver and then bobbled right into number 10's hands. And once he got the ball, he kind of went all the way down the sideline and followed his blockers, and no Abernathy Antelope was able to catch him.
As the PAT, the snap a little bit low, the kick is up, and the kick is good.
Another flag on the play. I'm not sure what it is here. It looks like holding against Muleshoe.
So going to probably make him kick it again here, I would assume. As take the point off the board, and Muleshoe will kick it again, leading 40-0. 31 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. And we'll see. I don't know how much Muleshoe trust their kicking game, but now that the way they're picking up yards in bunches, they may be better served to go for two. Probably not going to do that up 40, but
maybe they'll test their kicker a little bit here and see if he can get that point after from a little bit further out.
As the hold is down, the kick is up. It is way short, way wide, any way you could go besides between the uprights. It is no good. And so Abernathy's deficit will remain 40-0. And we'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football.
The Abernathy community has trusted Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop since 1991. Todd and his team bless many families by assisting them with funeral planning and services, while Carly and her crew at the Flower Shop have you covered with flowers, gifts, registries, and so much more. Both are locally owned and operated and are proud supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. If Abel's Funeral Home or Flower Shop can serve you in any way, give us a call today or come see us near the corner of 16th Street and Avenue D in Abernathy. At Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, we are cheering the Antelopes and Lady Lopes on to victory this season.
Guys, welcome back here, Antelope fans, inside Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. It's now 40-0. The undefeated Mules well on their way to a 5-0 start. Abernathy going to drop to 2-3 as they finish up non-district play tonight, but still a little over a quarter left to battle here, and the Mules set to kick it off again. Another First State Bank kickoff. End over end, going to be returnable from the near side. Brown on the return. Caleb Brown takes it out across the 20 to the 23-yard line.
We were talking about a silver lining here for Abernathy, finishing the game, not giving up, and continuing to fight to the end. But, I'm sure Muleshoe feels the same way. I'm sure their coaches are preaching, stay disciplined and try to keep it a clean game. And like you said, we had a clean game up until now, but, early on in the season, you're not expecting your starters, in games like this to play the entire game. But as the season wears on, you're going to have tough games that you're going to have to stay in there for all four quarters. So just being able to get that experience of finishing out a game.
Trejo is in the gun She takes the snap, hand off to the middle, and not much doing there in the middle for the Antelopes. And I'm not sure, does Trejo, has he completed a pass here in the second half? I know he had 8 completions at halftime. He's a 1 completion. Tell you what, that defense for Muleshoe has been absolutely suffocating. And that takes us to the end of the third quarter. 40-0, it's all Mules. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football.
If you are in need of a cool down, you need to give your friends at JC Refrigeration Cooling and Heating a call. As a South Plains leader in heating and air conditioning services, we can handle all of your needs, big or small. We specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. Give us a call today at 806-744-9855 or come see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
And welcome back. Final 12 minutes tonight from Antelope Stadium in Abernathy. And just kind of talking off air, Chance, as Abernathy football fans and really just Abernathy sports fans in general, we've really been spoiled the last decade or so with some really good football teams. We've won a lot of football games. And we were just talking, haven't really been in a 40-point deficit on your home field. I don't really remember the last time you've been dominated like this on your home field. And so you've just got to move on following tonight as another handoff going to Rolando Martinez to the near side and may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it. It'll be third down coming up. But just to finish the point, I mean, you've had several runs in the last decade to regional semifinals and regional finals and district championships and lots to play for still here in 2023, but just to say, luckily, it doesn't feel good to be on the wrong end of this kind of lopsided score, but Abernathy has not been much at all lately. In the gun, looking to throw, empty backfield into double coverage, down the sideline, and the pass is broken up. Good coverage downfield by number 81, Ramsey Martinez. And it's going to be fourth down.
Yeah, fourth down. We're sitting the punting unit now. And I think, like you said, 40 points. We haven't seen a lot of that here in Antelope territory. But, being humbled, taking it on the nose, that'll teach you something. And these boys are going to learn a lot, have a lot to think about over the next 2 weeks and get that sour taste of losing out of their mouth when they start district play and hopefully start off hot.
As that could draw a flag in the backfield, it will. Abernathy may get a free first down out of this. It'll be interesting if they call running into the kicker or a personal foul roughing the kicker. Running into the kicker won't be a first down. Roughing would be. We'll check it. Is Brody Shadden kind of working that shoulder as he comes off? Only punting the football tonight. A sprained rotator cuff. I talked to Brody last night, and he's dealing with that injury, but he said that he was looking forward to being back full strength in 2 weeks as well. So we'll see what they do here. Did they call roughing?
I think they declined the penalty. I think it was just running in, so I think they're going to go ahead and give the Mules the ball. Well, they're sorting things out.
Actually,
what are we on the field still? Or?
I think this may be a personal foul first down for the Antelopes. I don't know that anybody really quite knows what's going on here.
Well, we got a break in the action. I think we are on defense, but I'm going to update some scores. Shallowater Idler in the fourth quarter. Shallowater's winning that one 22-15. Roosevelt taking on Sundown Roughnecks. They're losing now 33-26.
Oh, wow.
And Littlefield Wildcats are still up big on Brownfield 35-13, and they're in the third quarter.
So it's a look around the area on this Friday night as handoff going to the middle is a lot of teams playing their final non-district ball games of the year as next week across the area, a pretty light week as teams have their bye week heading into district play. And you can truly say that non-district play from a win-loss standpoint doesn't really matter at the high school level. It simply is to prepare you for the task ahead, and that is district play, because that's what determines everything down the road. In the gun, another handoff as we're going to get some new faces in the ball game for the Mules as well. Number 14, the ball carrier, Matt Hoff, I believe his first touch of the night, and different player, same result, a first down for the Mules.
Yeah, young guy, Matt Hoff. Looks like he's a sophomore on the depth chart, but looks like they're trying to get him in some carries. Like I said, this is what you do in games like this, whether you're up big or down big. You want to get some opportunity for some of those young guys to get some snaps and see how they can handle some of that pressure.
10:03 and counting now. Left to go in the ball game. In the gun. Rolling near side, looking to throw underneath. Martins is still in there at quarterback. He completes the pass to number 7. That is Sebastian Curvin again. They might be in a situation like us, though, at quarterback. We don't have much depth at quarterback after our starters, so they may not have another guy to go to at the quarterback position.
Yeah, they may not, and part of the time is too. Like I said, you want to see how those guys can handle a 4-quarter game, just from a standpoint of resiliency. And so, leaving them out there, you definitely don't want to leave them out there in a risky situation. But they were doing a lot more handoffs and quick plays.
Big hole up the middle for Hoff is the sophomore making his presence felt. Takes it into the red zone for another Mule first down. Rolando Martinez comes up to make the stop, but this second unit for the Mules, they're marching right down the field as well. You mentioned, Chance, this is going to be the only game between junior high and sub-varsity and varsity ball games that Abernathy loses to Muleshoe this week, as Abernathy is going to take a quick timeout here. Let's take a quick break as well. We got to get these last few sponsorships in, because we couldn't do these broadcasts without them.
As a leader in the agriculture industry, Nutrien Ag Solutions is committed to helping West Texas growers reach their greatest potential. The professionals at Nutrien Ag Solutions pride themselves as being known as the ag retailer of the future, with their focus on customer service. An emphasis is consistently placed on providing the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology used in crop consulting and field application for their customers. With 6 retail locations located nearby, they are equipped with the experienced agronomists that are able to work alongside you to create the ideal plan for your operation. David Carver and his crew would like to say thank you for those that have entrusted them for years to service their needs, and would also like to wish the Antelopes a successful and blessed year.
Welcome back. As a shout out to the Abernathy Twirlers, they have, I give them props, man, Chance. There's no way I would twirl a stick with fire on both ends of it. That seems like a bad idea for me, but they do it with
some confidence.
With some confidence. I was looking what word I was looking for there.
Yeah, they were doing it with some confidence, and we missed that. There was a little quick out play there, and Austin Fisher got him for a tackle, a loss in the backfield there on that one.
Good defensive play there by Fisher. Second down and long, behind the line of scrimmage. There's the snap to Martins, another handoff to Hoff. He goes around the right side, and a pretty good job there defensively again by the Lopes. Got about 5 yards on the play, and feel like you've held Muleshoe to third down a lot tonight. But they've had a lot of conversions on third down as well. In the shotgun is Martins. Takes the snap. Handoff to the middle, and Hoff a big hole up the gut down close to the 10. He's going to be right at the first down marker, maybe a yard short. Nope, he got the first down. And it's going to be first down and maybe goal to go here. It looks like they're putting the sticks down on the far side. First down and goal to go again for the Mules. In the gun again is Martins with 7:17 left. Hand off to Hoff. Hoff untouched past the right tackle and into the end zone. And Chance, the Mules making it look awfully easy right now.
Yeah, they definitely are. And like I said, credit to the Abernathy defense. They're trying to play tough and strong out there. But when you've been on the field as long as you've been tonight, it's hard not to get winded there. And then in Muleshoe, like we said it before, you saw the stats to start the game. They've kind of dominated all four of their games so far this season, and nothing different here tonight, unfortunately, for the Antelopes.
As the PAT is up, and it is good. And with 7:12 left to play in tonight's ball game, it's Muleshoe 47 and the Antelopes nothing. We'll take one more timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want you to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call at 806-296-5579. At Plains Land Bank, we are a proud supporter of our West Texas high school student athletes.
As welcome back here to Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. Another First State Bank kickoff, this one by the Muleshoe Mules, who lead Abernathy 47-0. And the end over end kick, running it back to the near side, is Ponciano. Ponciano gets the edge momentarily out across the 20 to the 25, and we're going to have an Antelope a little bit slow to get up here, but I think everybody's okay. You hold your breath. That's Rolando, and that's the last thing we need. We've talked about it all night. Don't need to get anybody else hurt. You need to spend the next couple of weeks regrouping, nursing those injuries, and it's going to be a big one in 2 weeks when the Idalou Wildcats come calling here on your home turf. You're going to want to play a better ball game than you did tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, with Idalou coming into town to start district play, that's a big game. That's kind of I would say a rivalry. They've been in our district for a while now, and that's a big game for us to start district play in 2 weeks.
In the shotgun is Martins. Martins takes the snap, hands it off. Ponciano picks his way up the middle across the 30, 35, out to the 36-yard line. Going to be close to a first down, and Chance, unfortunately, the total yardage tonight kind of tells the story. 482 yards of total offense from Muleshoe, just 157 tonight for our Antelopes.
Yeah, and part of Muleshoe's yardage, it was on, a couple little 10-yard runs, 5-yard outs, and then, they would just pop one over the top for, a 30 or 40-yard gain. And, we talked about it before, too. Their defense was stout. They had that pick six as well that went for about 70 yards.
As another handoff to Ponciano, who fights up the middle, and he's going to pick up a first down. That is a Nutrient Ag Solutions first down. Those have been few and far between here in the second half for the Antelopes, and it'll be a fresh set of downs as we near the midway mark of this final quarter tonight.
We've had some moral victories, and I can say for one right now, these boys on offense are not giving up. They're fighting hard. Ponciano was running hard, and our O-line's giving it all they can here in these last few minutes of the game.
You'd like to see Abernathy get on the scoreboard. You never want to get goose-egged if you can avoid it, and so maybe that happens on this last drive. Handoff coming to the near side. That's Caleb Brown, and he takes it out across midfield. That's another nice run by Brown, and a first down brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, and the Antelopes take it into Mule territory.
Yeah, Brown made a nice little jump cut to make the first man move and then picked up about 12 yards on that one. That good little burst of speed here late in the game from Brown.
Brown probably a career high in touches tonight for the Antelopes. He's carried a lot more of the workload than he normally does on offense. In the shotgun is Trejo. He takes the snap. Trejo hands it off, and Brown again. Brown carrying tacklers across the 35-yard line. Another Nutrient Ag Solutions first down.
Yeah, same thing. Handed off, same result. Another nice little 12, 13-yard pickup there on first down.
You've got some second and third string guys for Muleshoe getting in the action on defense as well, as both teams kind of emptying their benches a little bit. First down and 10 to go for the Antelopes as they take it inside the 35-yard line. Inside of 4:45 now to go in the ball game. In the shotgun, empty backfield. Handoff coming near side. Lots of room. Ooh. I said lots of room in the one white jersey that was there. That's a nice open field tackle by Muleshoe's number 20, Jermaine Flores.
Yeah, got him by the shoestrings. If he would have made that one-man miss, he had open real estate to the end zone on that one. But like I said, Brown's still running hard, getting a lot of carries, and I think that's by design here by Wiley, seeing what one of his backs that doesn't get a lot of touches, see what he can do here late in the game.
Second down and 7. 4 minutes left to go now in tonight's ball game. Another handoff coming to the near side. Brown tries to get the edge, puts his head down across the 25 to the 24-yard line. And that is going to be close to a first down, depending on the spot. I think he might be just short here. And so it's going to be third down and 1 coming up here for the Antelopes as the clock continues to run.
Looks like we got Ponciano back in there. I'm going to assume we're probably going to go with a nice handoff to try to get that first down.
In the gun, handoff goes to Ponciano. He doesn't get much, gets just enough, though. It's going to be another Nutrient Ag Solutions first down, and the Abernathy Antelopes knocking on the door of the red zone. The clock will continue to roll with 3:15 to play. Thanks for sticking with us tonight on the broadcast. I know we had a few technical hiccups early, but got those ironed out. In the gun again here is Trejo. Trejo takes the snap, hands it off, coming to the near side, trying to turn it up the field. That is Ponciano again, takes it down close to the 10-yard line. And that's another, I believe, first down for the Antelopes. As Abernathy chance, they're trying to get off that goose egg and find a way to get on the board here.
Yeah, they're trying to punch it in, and you know, like I said before, good job by this offensive line, not giving up. You know, Jacob Lawans was pulling on that one, and he pulled all the way around and was just running down a defensive back to try to get that final block to break Ponciano.
Handoff again goes to Ponciano inside the 10, down close to the 5-yard line. Is clock going to roll inside of 2 minutes before the next snap. Plenty of time for Abernathy to try and put one in the end zone here.
Yeah, you were speaking of ironing things out. Hopefully, we can iron out some of our struggles that we've had in this game over the next 2 weeks and get things rolling back in our direction.
As handoff this time, Ponciano not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it is going to be third down as we go inside of 90 seconds left to play in the ball game. Abernathy and Idalou, they've had some fun, entertaining, competitive ball games in recent years. Hoping for another one of those in a couple of weeks. As we roll down inside of 1:20 to play. Third down from the 6-yard line. Handoff goes to Ponciano. He pushes down inside the 5-yard line, and Chance, you got one more opportunity here to try and get off the 0 and make it look just a little bit better in the newspaper tomorrow.
Yeah, that's definitely – we talked about some moral victories, and I think right here on 4th and short, with the clock running out, if we can punch this one in, that would do a lot for, us going in and finishing this game strong.
Under a minute left to play here in the ball game. In the gun, there's a snap, handoff coming, and oh man, Caleb Brown is swarmed in the backfield, and that's going to do it as tackle behind the line of scrimmage on 4th down, a goal line stand for this Mule defense, and they were going to be a little bit fired up if they could pitch a shutout, and looks like they're going to.
Big stop there. We would like to have punched that one in, but as we've been saying all the second half, it would have been a moral victory, but, when it rains, it pours, like you said, I expect Muleshoe to come out here and probably take a knee and then tip their hat to Abernathy for trying to finish strong.
Victory formation for the Mules. There it is, and with that knee, it will bring an end to Abernathy's non-district schedule of 2023. A 5-game stretch that sees the Abernathy Antelopes go to 2-3, Chance, but now the only record that matters is 0-0. As you're off next week, a chance to heal, get healthy, get your guys back that missed tonight's ball game. That was not an excuse, but an obvious factor tonight. And get healthy for Idalou, because you're going to have another hard-nosed football team in the Idalou Wildcats coming to town 2 Friday nights from today.
Yeah, Idalou Wildcats, like you said, we've had some good hard-fought battles with them, and as they come into town here in 2 weeks, hopefully we have another good hard-fought battle to test us to start district play, but hopefully the results in the Lopes' favor. But they've played a gauntlet of a schedule, in their non-district play, and right now they're still battling it out with Shallowater tonight. It doesn't look like they're going to come away with the victory, so they're going to be licking their wounds as they start district play here in a couple weeks as well.
It's going to be an Idalou team that may come in with 3 or so losses on the record, but don't let that fool you. It's a very good Idalou football team, probably the district favorite Idalou football team that will be coming to town in 2 weeks. And that'll be our next broadcast 2 weeks from tonight. A 7 p.m. kickoff, 6:45 airtime here on the broadcast. Again, 2 weeks from tonight when Idalou comes to town. Travis Wickend and Jarek Avila doing a great job for us tonight behind the scenes. Chance, it's been fun. Wish it could have been a different story tonight for the Antelopes. Congratulations again to Lily Short, the 2023 Abernathy High School Homecoming Queen. A cool moment there here at Antelope Stadium tonight. That's probably the highlight of the night here at Antelope Stadium. But Abernathy falls short tonight, 47-0. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Enjoy next Friday night. Take the night off. And we'll see you in 2 weeks as the Idalou Wildcats are in town. Again, final score tonight, Abernathy 0.